Yeah, you'll have to ignore the glare from the window. We need the sunshine to give us the free heating. Ooh, X to skip to next random SID. Ooh, I didn't know that was fast forward. Exit our SIDs if possible. CBM key. Both playlist modes, play next and play random, can be selected by pressing, come on, M. Take full advantage of the playlist mode. Ooh, playlist mode. See, that's exactly what I need by using our song length inject tool on your favorite SID. Anyway, yeah, I tried two different versions of the Turbo Outrun SID, and they just happen to be one that will not work on SID Play. You have to load up the game. If you want to hear it, and it don't sound great on the 8580. So, let's check out what. Yeah, see, I don't think I've got Jonathan Dunn on here. I've got Folin, but not Jonathan Dunn. Tim Nice but Dim, he doesn't really use samples in his SIDs, so I'm sure they'll be all fine. Now, where's Fanta? Here we go. Can't remember exactly which number it was. Could have been number 20 or later. How high is the volume? We've got little. Could do with more bass other than that. Well, you get the idea. SID can do modern style music. If you don't like that, that's fair enough. Music is a very personal thing. such a great tune that is. He's very talented, is Fanta. Me old mucker. Another very talented musician is Stein. Well, I'll tell you his name in a second. This was the first tune I actually heard. I think he's Prosonics. I don't know if that's the name of like the handle. Go, that was a very good tune now. Can't remember what demo that's from, but it's from an isometric scroller. And another one on that same demo is called Spaceship Cleopatra. For the record, Popcorn is only worth, well, it's not only worth listening to, but the best version is the original on Top of the Pops in the late 60s. Yeah, that's very funky. I do like that. Uh, yeah, there was a weird noise going on in the background there. So, I think we've done most of the usual suspects. I'm sure I would have done Matt Gray. Matt Gray did a couple of tunes which are in one SID file, and that is in my top 3 SIDs of all time. I can only narrow it down to 3. Maybe we do that last, but trying to think what long tunes. I'm sure we've done the Hubbard stuff, but did we do all the Hubbard stuff? Every last one of them? Nah, probably not. We're trying to get a mix. It's really a selfish video for me to check out the 8580 SID. I'm an 8580 virgin, sir. Ghouls and Ghosts is really the only one of his that I like. Now, it's interesting with Commodore because they really didn't make the most of, like, you know, the C64 that they were selling. Let's put aside the fuck up that was not marketing the Amiga 1000 from summer 86 to summer 87, or was it spring 86, for a whole year. Most powerful computer ever, and they just sit there. Tiny Tim rocking the flute-like sounds from the SID. Very nice, you know, echo effect. Funky Flutes by Tim Foley. my favourite. So happy and jolly. Lovely tune. It's the best tune actually. On the Amiga version. Might not be the one I'm thinking of actually. Yeah, I think it is this one. On the Amiga, this is a really nice tune. I don't like it on the SID. What I will say is I need to find that Pink Panther SID that I found on those cracked discs, the actual physical discs that I was using on the SX64. That's the first thing. Because that sounds really nice with the bass of a 6581. Will I still like it on 8580? I don't know. But then I was listening to that on the old 24-inch Sony Trinitron, which has got bass and treble controls, and the speakers are nice. Second thing I'd like to say is Tim Folin, although I only really like one of his SIDs, he is a proper musician. He is similar in the way that Martin Galway was a thingy. But anyway, Full 7, I don't know who did this, but this is brilliant. This is just... be the soundtrack to a new Alien movie. Brilliant. Especially if John Carpenter was doing it. That is a really good tune. I'll have to look into what else he's done actually. Do you have the high voltage SID collection somewhere? On about fucking let's work this out. 1, 2, 3, 12. Yeah, it's about 20 terabytes. We're almost up to William Gibson's Vision of the Future levels of 30 terabyte drives. It's very possible to have 30 terabytes of hard drive space on your PC now. Very possible. Especially if you buy bare drives and have them inside. See, Ben Dalglish, he did a really good tune on the ST, a game that only came out on the ST as far as I know. It didn't come out on the Amiga. It's called 3D Galax, which is short for 3D Galaxians. It's a really weird game. But he did a really funky tune on there actually. No, it would have been at the top. I'm pretty sure we've done Ben Dalglish and Tony Crafter. So there's nothing that really sticks out here. We've done Last Ninja. I don't like the music to crack out. Some people do, actually. I know that. We've done Hades Nebula and Hate. Well, 720 degrees was there, but no, because it didn't come out on the C64. Yeah, that's a shame. Who else we got left to do then? We've done Mark Cooksey, I'm sure we have, so... Fred Gray did some early tunes that I liked actually. They were really early games. One was BC Bill, and that was by Ocean. But also he did Pedro. I thought the music to Pedro was really funky. Especially with the extra bass you get out of a 6581. So let's have a quick listen to that then. So childish. Yeah, it does have a slight South American vibe to it, yeah. Very short tune though. Is that Roadrunner from US Gold? Now, as I was saying about Commodore, right, let's get this out of the way. Commodore They only hinted that you could have more than 8 sprites on screen. You see, there's like a single sentence in like the 500 plus page, Commodore Programmer's Reference Guide. That's the only place you'll find it. And it does say, it does say 8 sprites, something like per scan line. It does hint that, yeah, you do know that, it is possible, but they never actually told anyone. And the other thing is, it turned out that because the way the waveform controls to set the waveforms for SID were actually done, you can combine the waveforms even on a 1982 silver label Commodore 64 with the original 6581 R1 revision. Possibly the ceramic original, they're the very first ones. Ceramic VIC 2, I think I've got one of those, but I haven't got a machine with a ceramic SID. I think you'd be hard pressed to find those. Not even all silver labels have them, as far as I know. They were the very first production run of the VIC 2 and SID, very first. They were essentially final prototypes. And then, they never told anyone. They never said, oh yeah, you know that you haven't got a sine wave generator for, the SID waveforms. You only have triangle or pulse. You do realise that if you combine triangle and pulse waveforms and you set it, to the correct frequency and pulse widths, you will get a sort of grungy sine waveform. And it's not like you need to use 2 channels. That's, you set the bit that tells it, voice 1 is going to have the triangle waveform, but you also add the number that will give you the bit for the pulse waveform. Now if you set that, it will do that. Commodore never told anyone, and the 8580 still does it. They do it in a different way, and Bob Yanis, who designed this, basically turned around and said, yeah, look, I didn't design it to be used that way. So when Commodore changed it, of course it's going to work in a different way. It doesn't mean that the 8580 is better, it's just different. But it's not like Commodore said, oh yeah, we realised this, so yeah, when we made the 8580, we made sure that that will be like a thing. No, they still never told anyone. And I don't even know how much information they gave developers. Was it like when they cost reduced the the tape deck? I think that was 1984, because all of a sudden loads of turbo load games that used to work stopped working. There's like loads of people were saying no, it don't work. And, there was a lot of returns for tapes that did actually work. And it turned out Commodore had cost reduced the thing, and they'd lowered the quality. Yeah, I'm not going to say 8580 is a lower quality sound chip to the 6581. Depends what kind of music you're listening to. If you like samples in your music and it's not written for the 8580. Exactly, mate. Classic SID sounds. I do actually like BC Bill. Very early game. Fred Gray's got a great sense of rhythm. I just don't think he's as much of a programmer hacker of the 6581 as people like Hubbard were. Even Martin Galway experimented with like, alright, well if you do this bit and this bit, well what if you combine those two notes? He would have tried things like that. And the fact that the filters work in a similar sort of way, because there's 4 filter types from what I remember, and there's 4 waveforms. Oh, you can't combine noise with any other waveform. That doesn't work. But then technically none of it should work, because as Bob Yanes, who started Ensoniq, created one of the best sample bass synthesizers ever. Seen God damn it, I can never remember their name, but they did 2 tunes, Inner City and Good Life. Anyway. Very harpsichord. Yeah, they're very nostalgic, because they're very kind of like early SID instruments. Trying to think if there's anything else. Now I know some people like, is it Enigma Force or Shadow Fire? Because he's done both, I'm pretty sure. I think he did the music to Guts, didn't he? Yeah. I mean, the music to Guts is okay. It just doesn't actually go with that game. See, if you replace the music in Guts with the music by Force 7, that would work. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't like Guts, actually. I can't think, looking at these, I can't see any games that I was like, yeah, brilliant kind of thing, but let's see if there's anything else in the root direction. Oh, there was Blackheart Goes to Hollywood. Wild Bunch is a really good SID. I wish it did actually work on SID Play, but anyway. I've already done a video, the intro. Oxygen 4 by Stein Peterson. I've already done a video on its own about playing on real hardware. That was on the SX64, so there's no point doing it again, because you get loads of copyright fucking issues with that one, which just proves how good of a version it is. Now I did find a nice Airwolf I don't know this one. I know the song. Can't remember what it is. Is it the Hulk? I think it is the Hulk. That's Batman, obviously. It's another one I recognise, but I can't name. That's Jaws, yeah. Oh no, it's a copyright strike coming for you. No, not another one, right. That's actually the last one. Yeah, some of those are really good actually. And that's Tony Crowther. You don't really think of him as a musician. You think of him as that bastard who ignores colour ramp. Well, you could argue that Andrew Braybrook does as well. So, Yeah, so imagine if Sega or Nintendo found out that their 8-bit hardware was suddenly twice as powerful or more. Don't you think they'd be telling everyone? It's not like Commodore were making games by themselves that usually, combine SID waveforms. Thing is, you could actually do that in BASIC. You could like write a little melody, which is going to be terrible if I do the writing, and I didn't like the music on that. And you could actually, with a simple poke, set it to like pulse and triangle, and see if that sounds like a sine wave, which would be very useful actually for a single channel on the SID. You won't be wasting a channel because that's not really. They're not really in alphabetical order. They're sort of in alphabetical order. Yeah, there are some other SIDs I need to download, but I can't remember what they are offhand. So they're not going to get downloaded, really. Did he do Living Daylights? Yeah, he did. I do actually like the theme music to that. Perhaps because I didn't have a hatred for Aha. I thought the bird in the original video was rubbish. Doesn't really have the theme tune from the thing, so that's a waste of time. Yeah, see, I'm sure I've done, yeah, nothing's really, Red Max is the unofficial sequel to the last V8. Now, it was by Codemasters from what I remember, same as last, no. There's no samples. Yeah, I think Red Max was Codemasters because I had Red Max, and last V8 was Mastertronic Added Dimension, obviously. Did we save the best till last? Not really, but some of the most nostalgic. I haven't played Son of Blackguard for a very long time. I still remember things about the game. Yeah, I won't do that one. This is early C64. Yeah, it's very, very light. Probably fed up with that now, unless you got nostalgia for that particular tune. And but I still remember things about that game. I just can't remember. Like the rest, it's like having blinkered vision. I couldn't tell you like I would put the the clamshell case on top of the TV to look at the artwork whilst it was loading, especially if there was no loading screen. Stuff like just it's the extra stuff that goes with it. I can't really remember anymore. And most of the games can't remember fuck all, but I do remember that. I could like close my eyes and I'd see like a clip of a gameplay video effectively. Not necessarily how I would play it, but yeah, we rag on Jonathan Dunn a lot, but he did make one good tune, Ocean Loader 4. What about Ocean Loader 4? It's the same fucking tune, innit? But I know it as the Robocop loader from the Zap sampler. Before the, the regular Zap cover tapes were a thing. I will. Very funky tune. Very bouncy. a bit longer than usual. We had to get poor Aslan's food. Here you go, buddy. There you go. Oh, there's some food, go on. You didn't fill up on biscuits, did you, little buddy? There you go, you need to be burped like a baby, do you? But you like that? Hey! We eat that all the time. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Too fresh for the little guy? Alright, we'll do a shift change a bit later. Yes, I know my cat doesn't understand, but it does react to the tonal quality and volume of my voice. Now, so that's about it. So let's sum up then. Basically, the SID is a true musician's instrument, just like any analog synthesizer. It is 16-bit precision as well. You can light other sound chips, that's perfectly okay with me. If you prefer the Pokey or the YM, absolutely fine with me. But before this 6581 SID was invented, I loved the sound of analog synths. I used to play like some of the intros to the 12-inch singles that my sister would buy. So it is the sound chip for me. Possibly not you, but definitely